Hi everyone, I'm glad you're here. Thank you very much for joining me. Well, surprising forecasters today, the sun produced a dramatic X1.1 class solar flare. There was shortwave radio blackouts over America, and NASA's Solar Dynamic Observatory photographed the mass plumes of plasma emerging from the blast site. This is it right here. It's so fast. If I go back just one frame, see there it's emerging, and if I go ahead 2 frames and it's gone. So we'll play this. I got it slowed down a little bit for you, but this is really cool. On March 28th, today, a significant solar flare event occurred, classified as an X1.1 flare, peaking at 11:21 a.m. Eastern Time, or 8:21 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. This flare, once again, was captured, and I'm showing you here on SOHO. It emerged in a new sunspot region named AR4046 near the eastern limb of the sun. The radio blackouts were an R3 strong radio blackout, primarily affecting America. This level of blackout can disrupt high-frequency HF radio communications, such as those used by aviation, maritime, and amateur radio operations, for several minutes to an hour on the sunlit side of the Earth. The interference is due to the intense burst of X-rays ionizing the upper atmosphere of the Earth, which absorbs the HF signals. Now, the coronal mass ejection flare was accompanied by a significant ejection, a mass explosion of solar plasma, and magnetic fields. However, because of the eruption erupted from the eastern edge of the sun, the CME is not Earth-directed. Well, thank God for that. Analysis suggests that it was too far east to have a direct impact on our planet. This also means that no geomagnetic storms are expected from this event in the immediate term. You know, I talked about the health effects of people, how it can create more extreme weather and earthquakes. Yeah, so luckily, yeah, let me show you something. So the little green dot here is Earth. I got it paused. And this is for the 31st, what they're predicting. And I'll pull it down and I'll hit play here so you can watch how, see, it's just gonna skim us. And then it starts over. Let me go back up here for the time. All right, I made it smaller so you can see it coming off of the sun, the CME, and then the little green dot. We got the time up here of impact. So we got the 29th, and then the 30th, and then it goes right there. Yeah, April 1st. April Fool's Day, isn't that something? So here we have the solar disk, and you can see AR4046 is not even labeled on here. I'll make that bigger and pull it over. And it's actually, let me bring this, can I come down and bring it over a little bit more? Right there, it looks like the area where that big boy came from. Now, for satellite and navigation, the flare's X-ray burst may have temporarily affected satellites on the day side of the Earth, potentially causing minor disruptions to satellites, communication, or GPS signals. However, no widespread outages have been reported today. As of 5:55 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, the flare had subsided, and its immediate effects are waning. Solar activity is expected to return to low to moderate over the next 24 hours, with a 25% chance of maybe an M-class flare, which you can see here. We've had 2. We got one right there at M2 0.5 and an M1.1, I believe that one is. Oh, 1.7, excuse me. Now, the active region AR4046, responsible for today's flare, will rotate closer to the Earth-facing position over the next week. If it remains active, subsequent flares could potentially send CMEs towards Earth, leading to geomagnetic storms, auroras, or technological disruptions. For now, though, today's event appears to have been a striking but largely benign display of solar power from Earth's perspective. Yeah, it's been a while since we had an X-class flare. I keep watching. Yeah, one of the many things I keep an eye on. So what are your thoughts? Yeah, please put your comments down below. Please stay safe. Always be prepared. You don't know what could happen. It could be another one, and it could be Earth facing, which would be devastating. Please stay safe, and I'll talk to you later. God bless you all. Bye.